Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and we need to make some changes to the rocket silo. Thank you everyone for your comments. It's interesting, I had this chat with people on Discord before I actually read your comments and they were saying exactly the same thing. So first of all, I did not forget about the rocket fuel, but here it's going to be. We will connect this up since we now have the ability to get that moving. And the other one has been used up beautifully well. But before we get this producing in here, I think what I'd like to do is make a few stockpile type arrangements. To this end, I'd like to move this one this way instead of the other. And this is not good to be on a corner like this unless we slow down the belt. So I'm going to have to move this guy elsewhere to have our provider chest for this. So let's move all this stuff out. Go here. And, ooh. Oh, I forgot about this, didn't I? Right. We're going to just change this whole setup. Let's do that. Oh, I have too many things. Right. Take stuff, please. Have stuff, please take. And I will get our little provider chest in here for this stuff. That won't work, will it? I've put the rocket silo a little bit too close, I think. Let's get some chests here. And we will... Okay, that needs to just go. Okay, this is good. Do this kind of thing like this. No, not quite like that. Inventory full, not great. You know what, I'm going to put all of this in the world and then we'll get recycling for it later. Yep, thank you very much, robots. Take it all away. Right, I want to get a couple of chests here for this. I'm debating moving those up just slightly. There we go. Alright, so those can go in that chest, and then the rocket parts, or what are these, control units? I think they're control units. There we are. This way we'll have a little bit of a buffer. Now you must be careful when you're doing this. We do not want to put a straight belt going that way. We'll want to turn it inward. And that way, this stuff will not contaminate that belt. Okay, now we have things sorted out. What I could do is I could do this and make one of these chests a provider this way. Because remember, we do need the low density structures for the satellite. Is there a better way to do this? Yes, there is. There is a much better way to do this. Like that instead. Perfect. Okay, that's a little bit differently squiggly. Yeah, let's change this to be a little bit more straight. Okay, and I think that looks a little bit better. Very nice. Now, there's something strange about the rocket silo. Essentially, the rocket silo, I'm going to tick this off. The rocket silo has an input slot and an output slot, which is kind of funky. Can we... I wonder if we can demonstrate this just slightly here. We get these chests going. Just put them a couple of chests. Well, 4 is okay. We don't really need it for anything else. We don't mind buffering this somewhat. Right. I'm gonna let this go for now. I'm gonna let it gather all the materials it needs. Do we have enough? We might not have enough of those control units. What I could do, and I think we need to do this, is get a requester chest here for the rocket control parts, or whatever the heck they're called, rocket control units. And we need to have, I don't know, 200 in here or something like that. This is the only structure that uses rocket control units, so we can be sure that they're going to come here, and that's the only place they're really needed. Should we get 2? I don't think we need 2 requester chests. 1 is just fine. Okay, 79% here. One of the things that we can do here is we don't need stack filter inserters, so we can put regular inserters. But I was hooking up the wrong inserters. What I really need to do is hook up this inserter. And we're going to talk about this in just a minute. And this is going to be if we have, say, 10,000. If we have less than, I don't know what our number was before, 10,000 units of space science in stock. So that's going to count however many is in these chests. It will not count, however, the amount that is in the requester chest, because those are taken out of the calculations, like in these chests if there's any. But right now there isn't any. There's just a little bit maybe on the line. Is there any? I don't even see any. There might be some floating around, but looks like this is the only lab processing anything at the moment. So that's kind of rough. Very, very rough. I realized that what I wanted to show you was a tiny bit more extensive than was available, i.e. I needed to do a second rocket launch. So instead, I have decided to wait on that second rocket launch by doing something productive. And in this case, I'm going to demonstrate how to build a wall against biters. So we're going to just finish building out this track here, but I'm going to build a wall, I think, somewhere around here. Just after this iron patch right there. I think that would be a decent spot to put it. I'd love to get my radars out there, in fact, just to have a nice reference point. Let's take this, I'm going to go inside the wall. Proposed location anyway. Okay, put that one there and get a radar out here. Now from here, I can just decide where I want to put this thing. So what I have is I have a number of defensive blueprints, and these are on the Google Drive, I believe. And what I have is we've got dragon's teeth, we've got a long wall with dragon's teeth, and this is probably what we're going to use. We've got also a, let's see, a short wall with dragon's teeth, and then roboports. So I'm going to use the wall long 1x lasers dragon's teeth for this particular thing. This also comes complete with roboports. It's extremely handy. So I think we're just going to place this down here and have the robots start constructing it. Now I have completely forgotten to, I was going to do this from map mode, hence this, but what I really would like to do is, oh, that doesn't fit quite there, does it? All right, we'll just connect that up just briefly in a second, but we are going to get our wall supplies out here because they're pretty necessary. Yeah, we'll get all the things and all the stuffs. Come on, bots, let's go. And what can be done also is to put a station here so that the wall essentially builds itself. I don't actually have to go and place the whole thing if I don't want to. I could do it from map mode. And for that, I have a blueprint called, I think it's called Wall Station. I also have a tutorial about how to build a wall station, setting up conditions so that you unload exactly the right amount of stuff. Let's see, where is what I'm looking for? It's under rails. There we go. Here we go. Station wall repair. That's what it's called on the Google Drive. I think it's under just the regular thing. I don't think it's under the defense tag. But what this thing does, it's basically the same as, it's very like the solar station, whereby you have a combinator that requests stuff. This is the stuff it wants, and you can just have a train come here and build stuff for you. All right, let me get a station. And this will also need to be fed construction bots. So I'm going to give it like 50 construction bots. I think that's plenty for the whole station. It should be just fine. And we do have this storage chest, and it's connected with a filter inserter to pull stuff from the train carriage. And the only thing we need to do here, I think, is get some gates. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll just handcraft. I think I have them on the train. Oh no, we need 8. Sorry, we need 8 of those. We need 4 for each particular 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for each track, since we have a double wall, and it takes 2 gates for each piece of track there. Right. So let's get this one off. We want to just like do 2 there instead of just 1. But the idea here is that you have this RoboPort spanning the entire area. Now I do want to make this gap, close that because that's where we had the gap because we wanted to move it over there. But I want to show you guys that this is absolutely possible to place completely without doing much. Let's go put all of this stuff back in the train so we have nothing on us. We have nothing to build with really. We'll put that out there. I think we have a couple of substations, but that's really not relevant. Those will just be out here, but we do need to put out radars so that we can see stuff. Right, so I want to see up to, say, there. And I will go ahead and build a line of things there. And we're going to put this down. Can we go from map mode? I think we can. And just add another section of this wall there. Very easy to do from map mode. And that's good. We're good. We're done. So we're going to place this entire thing, hopefully from map mode. We may have to get some radars because we don't have them down there, but that's okay. We can just place the thing. And if you want to, I don't know how long these sections are. Maybe I should just add a radar to the end of the section. That could be another good upgrade for this. That radar is over there. But we could, say for example, put down a whole line of poles. This might be a really good idea to have that radar on the end. You know what? We're going to do that. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh dear, they're killing stuff. I was too slow. Hey bots, how you doing? You guys are feeling slow today? Yeah, I understand that. It's all good. Okay, we're going to do this a little bit differently. So there are things getting killed. I need to change armor real quick to deal with these guys. Every now and again this will happen. When you're trying to build a defense, the biters will come and attack you. So we're going to try to fend them off a little bit. Aw, they killed my radar. That's unfortunate. Oh boy, oh boy. Let me see how long a section of wall is. This I don't know. I don't actually know how long a section of wall is and how much. Let's walk into the middle of nowhere to test this out. All right. If I put a wall here, and this is going to go, let's just go to the furthest edge by placing those last couple of stations, the substations there. Come on, bots. Come on. Let's go. And notice that most of the time I am using my regular bots and not the nanobots. Okay. What I want to see is how big do we need to make this radar-wise? Will a radar in the middle of this thing cover the whole thing? I don't even know. I kind of wish there was a better zoom out thing. I know somebody told me about a zoom out tool that exists. What I could do is put one there. I could put them next to the RoboPorts. That might be a really good way of organizing them. You know what? Let's do that. We may have too many radars, but that's okay. Who cares? It's completely not relevant. All right, I'm going to update this this blueprint on the Google Drive. Okay, we'll put one to the north of this one, or the up of that one, whatever. Right, and we're going to change this blueprint. I'm going to save the name, of course, because... All right, let's copy all, copy, delete, and move that one over. We don't need this. And then go to map mode. And grab this whole thing. Oh gosh. I don't know how far. Okay, that must be far enough. There we go. We even got some below. When I noticed it wasn't ticking up any more walls, I figured we had it all. Okay, cool. Let's put this here. Control V, laser with dragon's teeth, click the thing. And we're going to put a radar on here just to denote, yes, we have achieved radarness. Boom. Okay, cool. And I will put that in my defense folder. There we go. This one can go delete, and we'll replace it. Defense. Boom. Excellent. Now, I want to get rid of all of this stuff, too. Oh my god. Just... No. I don't want to set it specifically yet. Okay. So, oopsie. No, please. I'm not fast enough sometimes to deal with those things. Right. So, basically what we have is this. We're going to have a wall that we can build from map mode once the radars are placed. Now, we're going to do this like we might do it if we're playing fairly casually and want to just control the whole thing from our base. What we do want to have is a train, so we're going to build that in just a moment. One of the things that I'd like to explain first, though, is these dragon's teeth. If you've never seen them, basically they function like biter, not a blockade, so to speak, but more of a route changer. What happens is that small biters can weave in between, but it lengthens their path, hence the lasers get a longer time to fire at them. The same thing with the medium and the large biters, but the behemoth biters can't even get past these walls, or they have to kind of go in sideways or whatever. So it really makes a difference, and you don't need as many lasers as we used to use in 0.12. The dragon's teeth are really a wonderful, wonderful concept that dates from real medieval fortifications. I think it's from the medieval period. But anyway, they're very, very useful. And these blueprints are on the blueprint drive if you're interested in getting them. But what we want to do is figure out what we need in our station. So let's go and take our train back to the world. Go to the building train thing. There we go. And we're going to set up a station to deal with this. Oh gosh, they're destroying stuff again. Those dang biters. It's okay though. We'll get it from map mode. I want to be able to build things completely self-sufficiently from the center of the base and not have to worry about it. We want to have like no maintenance factory here to make sure that things are going to go well. I could build something quite similar to this station here. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just build another sort of in and out station like that. Let's do that. Why not? Okay, so this is going to go into my regular inventory. And what I want to do is I want to place the other station right here. You know what? I don't even need to place the whole station. I just want the combinator, because I have a terrible memory, and some of you guys have told me the same thing about yourselves, and so I want to have a way just to do this as easy as possible. So we go like this. We end up having this teeny tiny blueprint, which is, oh my gosh, let me take off those signals. I was looking for signals, but did I miss them, or they're just not, are they not listed? Oh, there they are. There they are. They're blue. I keep forgetting about the blueness there. Okay, these, they can all go away. All of these things can go away. Right. And let's put down what we need for this station. Right, we're going to need walls, roboport, lasers, gates, construction robots, and a substation, and tools. Not tools, repair packs. Right, so let's get this made. We'll put this here. Just building this up quite nicely, and we'll just make this a double-headed train like the other. And let's see, can we? Yes, we can. Perfect. I'm going to change the signaling here. This one is okay, but we do need to change the other signals. Where is my... I may not have any train signals on me. Let me call for some. Hey bots, can I have some? Thank you very much. Boom. Come on bots, give them to me. There we go. See, instant delivery. It's like Amazon drones. Give me stuff. Okay, good. Don't need them that often, so I'm going to take them off of my sort of most ordered list. And what we're going to do here is we're going to put in some signals for, oh my god, they're lost again. All right, we're going to put in signals for these particular things. Now, we'll just put them on the same area. That's just fine. Now, when you have a one-way track, if you want to isolate it from the rest of a network, you need to have signals directly opposing each other. If you have one like this and one, you can't even place it here, but sometimes it will let you, and then your trains get very, very confused. So you need to have them directly opposite each other. Now, for the outgoing signal, we need to check, since there's all these crossroads here, we need to check to see if the next signal is free. So we're going to put a chain signal on the outgoing. And then here, I'm going to leave this whole mess as one big block because I don't want to bother trying to signal the intricacies of something that's not going to be used very often. So this is what I'm going to do with this, and that should work perfectly. Now we're going to call this station. Well, let's go and organize this real quick. I need to, oh, I don't have one. Darn it. I need a train station. There we go. This is going to be called base wall station, where we pick up supplies for our walls. And I'm going to copy over this fuel system chest, shove that here. There we go. And also on the other end of this, like here. There we are. Excellent. This needs a power pole. Actually, we could put this power pole here and there to match with those guys. And we're going to need some requester chests and stack inserters to fill up the train. But first, before putting inserters down, we want to put down our locomotive, or locomotives in this case. We need a cargo wagon in the middle, and then another locomotive on the other side facing the other direction. Very important that it faces the correct direction. Right, so these guys are all hooked up, and we'll go here to check what supplies we need. This is the combinator, remember. We need 50 robots, 10 substations. We just need one slot for cargo. I mean, one slot for whatchamacallit, these robots. And then one slot for substations. And then walls. Let's see what else we got. Let's look. We've got roboports, and gates and repair packs. Right, roboports, gates, and repair packs. There we go. And these are all just one stack of things. Lasers will take a couple stacks, and then walls will also take a couple stacks, I think. Now, the way I have this designed, let's take 2 of these. And then we'll also take two wall things. The way I have the station designed and the numbers that I'm requesting, this is for maintenance mode. Now, as you're building your station, you can request more of these things, but I'm just happy to let the train go back and forth and the bots can build stuff. But if you're in a hurry, like your base is burning down and you need this to be delivered, then you may want to do that. All right, we have limited so that the rest of the slots don't fill up with junk. And now we can go ahead and have these guys request the stuff that's needed. Roboports, substations, what else do we need? Robots. What else? Walls. We need walls. We need like 200 walls because we have two stacks of those. And we need lasers, 100 of those. What else? Repair packs and gates. So we need our repair packs. Ooh, we ran out of boxes. That's okay. And this one is going to get our gates for us. Now we're going to watch this all from goddess mode. This is going to happen before our eyes. I'm going to make the train... I guess we could have the train be red, like dark red, the color of war. And it's going to have a schedule. Oh my god, I forgot to name the other stop. Oh dear. Can I name this stop from afar? I don't know if I can. Oh, I can. Excellent. We'll just make it black. It doesn't matter. We're going to call this wall station northwest, maybe. Wall Northwest 1, usually I call them. Okay, that's just fine. I'm so glad we can rename those remotely. I'm going to tell this train to go from our base wall station from, we're going to say inactivity, because it's never going to be full because we have limited the cargo wagon to only X number of slots. And then it's going to go to the wall northwest 1, and we're also going to go to inactivity. Okay, so there we go. We have the whole thing sorted out. Let's copy and paste the color to that engine there. And we're just going to go along as a well, you know what? We're going to watch from here. We're going to have it go along its merry way. How's it doing? Right. Okay, there it goes. We can watch it on this train thing. Let's go see real mode here. There it goes. Nice. Lovely, lovely. Come on. We can even zoom out. I love this train mode. This reminds me of Transport Tycoon, where you could like watch stuff happening. All right, so here we are. As you can see, this stuff is unloading. The bots are immediately taking stuff, and when they do, they reduce the amount in the storage chests. So therefore, the train can unload more stuff of like walls and other things, and basically unload the whole cargo. As you see, we're down to 68 walls in there, as the bots keep placing stuff down, which is nice. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot one thing. I forgot radars, which we desperately need to put in there. All right, I'm going to take all these inserters off for now. I need to have it take radars as well. Looks like that's another thing I need to alter the train to do. I think I do need to go back to, well, I could do it here. This is another option. I can change the thing over here to have like, say, 5 radars, or something like this. Then we're just going to be really sneaky. Oh, no, wait. I need to do 1. I can't. Well, I could do these 3. I don't have to do the inserter. I think those, because the inserter, I believe, is wired to the RoboPort to make sure it has enough stuff in it. So we don't want to copy that over, but we could copy these 4 items that need the radar. So we're going to do that. Okay, shove that there. Where's our train? Is it still coming? Hello? There it comes. Look, there it's going. Woohoo. I just want to stop it when it gets here so I can change the consist. All right, come on, train. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. There it comes. Yay. All right, train. Go into manual mode right now, please. And we want to open up 1 slot. You know what? I think I want more slots of these guys, though. Just have like 3 or 4 slots, or a lot of slots. Yeah, like that. I think that's better. And then we'll have also 1 for radars. Yes, and then close it off. And now we can put in our stack inserters. If you don't remove these guys, they'll continue loading the train while you're trying to figure this out. So either you can move the train out so there's nowhere to do that, or just remove the inserters. It's up to you. Okay, we have a spot for radars. And also, I think I need to get some of these guys. Have it request like 500 or something like this. 400. Lasers, a few hundred. So that there's no break time and the bots can keep doing stuff. All right, we got our copy of this. Let's go to goddess mode here. And what we need to do, since all these things are connected together, it's important to do them in one fell swoop. So let's get this, remove these. Let's wait for the robots to do this. There they go. Okay, now the problem is there's no chest there. Oh, this may be an impossible task, actually. It might not be, though. All right, so... Okay, there's stuff in that chest. Can you construct this, please, robots? Can you please construct it? It doesn't want to. Oh, there they go. They did it. Look at that. Now look at this. They're now going to... they're going to request radars now. Okay, this is so fantastic. I'm happy with this at the moment. This is so good. All right, remove this. Send the train back on its merry way. And then we'll, we'll watch it go again. In fact, we can ride along with the train. Why not? We can go along with it this time and see. And I should have disabled my robots, but it's okay. It's all good. We can go on a train ride and see how this is going. I'm curious to see how the rocket is faring and how long it's taken us to build another rocket in this time. Okay, so now we have... What I'm wondering is, will they go and build this? They should. They should go and rebuild this thing, the radar that was there, I hope. Of course, I could, from map mode, also just say, build a new radar, like here-ish. Shift, there we go. So we have radar coverage, but, look at all this. We're getting this done. We can now put in another wall down here. I'm enjoying this immensely. I don't know if you can tell. This is the only thing I like, I think, about biter fighting, is the ability to do a lot of this stuff from map mode once you are having the abilities for it. Okay, wow, this is still unloading stuff. Okay, now it's mostly done. We'll go back to the base anyway. But that's how you do this. It's quite easy. So normally what I do is, because biters do destroy things occasionally, I set up this train to be on a schedule of going to the various wall stations. Now you can set it up to close the wall station or skip it if it has no need of supplies. It's up to you how you want to do that. But that is the way to get this going and being automated. So I'm going to keep track of this. As this radar thing makes its way down here, I'm going to be just adding more and more blueprints as they add more radars to the thing. Because right now they're doing good, but they need more stuff. They need some more of these substations, looks like it. But they are adding things as we go along. So it's pretty exciting. It's kind of fun. Where's the next radar? I don't even know where the next radar is, but they're going to get it. They're going to get it sorted out. And now we have, oops, probably need to do this, get an extra substation out there. Do we have coverage? We have the full coverage at the end of the wall, which is very, very nice. Right, so let's go back and check on our rocket and see if I can finally make the point that I wanted to do earlier. Oh, I'm in the wrong suit, aren't I? Walking really slowly. There we go. Oh boy, come on. I hope it is going to show me exactly what I want it to show me. Nope, we're not there yet. Oh, we're 99%. How convenient. All right, we're just waiting for 4 more control units, which are coming down the line. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, good deal. So, the status of our rocket is we have not taken out the space science packs. Right, okay, here's the thing coming out. There we go. I do love the noises of the rocket. You get to hear them so rarely. It's quite nice. Okay, and we put in our thing. So the thing is that these are hidden. I wish they were obviously obvious all the time. So when I wanted to just take out space science packs, and I was worried about this, essentially the rocket silo is treated as an assembler. This is an input which will never be taken out by an inserter. Let me just put one down to show you guys. Okay, it is only taking out rocket science, obviously, right now. And it's taking it out by stack bonus. But the point is, it will not take the satellite out ever, so you never need to worry about that. If you try to launch with cargo, what's going to happen is it's not going to consider the rocket science as cargo, but if you have a satellite in there, it'll go to space and then delete any extra science packs that you might have above 1,000. So your rocket could be going back and forth, and I think this, I don't know what the stack size is. Let me just check real quick. The stack size on these is 2K, right? So you could have 2,000 space science in here. but it would delete anything above 1,000 because that's how much you get from that. So anyway, that's how to work that out. Now, we changed this guy to say if we have less than 10K, then send a rocket to space. The problem with having the condition on these inserters, as I had done in the previous episode, was that we would keep sending rockets regardless, because it can go into space even if this is not empty. So that was my mistake, and I'm glad I learned about it. You know, it's very cool to learn new things in Factorio. So let's get this going faster, get this going, and we'll auto launch it once we get this out of here. Okay, let's auto launch. There we go, and it's gone. Excuse me, Maggie. Hold on. Sit down there, please. Right. Good, Maggie. Good girl. Yes, sit down, sit down. There we go. Another rocket launch. Woo! Fantastic. There we go. Alrighty. So now we have a little bit of buffer of this stuff. How much do we get? 320? No, they're not even hooked together. We have more than that. 320 of these. Lots of those. Lots of those and those. Excellent. Lots is how much we have. I don't know how much we have in the network of space science. 1.3K at the moment. So that's getting us good. But anyway, I hope that this episode has been as illuminating for you guys as it has been for me. No longer need to fear that the inserters will take the satellite out, and it will only take our lovely space science things. So anyway, let's see how our wall is progressing. Nice. Look at this. We have run out of blueprint. Let's get that going along. Where did it go? Not that one. Aha, there it is. We're just going to keep on plonking this along as we go. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.